Something in your life looks stable on the surface, but your spirit knows there's more truth underneath it. Greetings and blessings, my butterflies. Welcome in, my Scorpios. This is your Fragments Before Flight reading. In these Fragments Before Flight readings, we explore the emotional patterns, those triggers, and the behaviors that cause blockages and limitations for us while we're moving towards our desired paths. Here, my intention is to give you practical steps that you can take to assist you in finding balance in your emotions. And I also hope that this is a place where I can offer you some heartfelt support of you reclaiming the power over your life. Thank you for that, Spirit. Today, starting your reading off, my Scorpios, we begin with the King of Pentacles energy. This King of Pentacles energy represents leadership. The King of Pentacles energy is all about stability. This is responsible energy. This is long term energy of security. So, this card also, can represent, you said it into some energy of grounding yourself financially. This is the energy of loyalty, reliability. This is also could be seen as commitment energy because it's about long term planning and building something real. But this energy, my butterflies, and a very important question is introduced with this wonderful, beautiful energy of leadership and long-term planning and building something real. The clarifying energy brings something very real to the table. We have the energy of illusion. This energy says seek reality even if it's tough, even if it's challenging for you. And this energy kind of aligns with the energy of what's coming towards you reading that we did for you last week, my Scorpios, where there was an energy, of mystery, fantasy, illusions. There was also an energy, of you daydreaming and not putting in the practical steps that was needed in order to bring the things that you wanted into fruition. And so this week, this energy is still present for you. These illusions are still here. So this energy is telling me that everything is not as stable as it appears. Or it could also be you, my Scorpio. You have been holding something together for longer than you should have. Sometimes this energy of illusion shows someone who's being strong for everybody else, who's being responsible for everybody else, someone who's being the provider, the stabilizer. Even they're still trying to do all these things, even when they're tired, even when they're drained, even when they're over exhausted and have nothing else left to give. With this illusion energy, this is about seeing what's actually true. And this clarifier is powerful because illusion is about, misreading the situation, believing that there's potential there instead of seeing reality. This is about carrying expectations that aren't mutual. This is about avoiding those uncomfortable truths. And this could be about holding on to an idea instead of what really exists in your current situation. So, spirit messages here is that clarity may feel uncomfortable at first, but through that clarity, you have a restoration of your power. That's how you reclaim it. So, at this moment in time, my Scorpios, you are being asked to see clearly, to accept honestly, and to release with a gentle hand. So that something stronger can replace what isn't aligned. This is your opportunity to clear the space, clear what's no longer needed. So if there's any type of chaos, any energies where you're feeling overburdened or there are too many responsibilities as being shown in this 10 of Wands energy, that is the overall truth. This energy is confirming that you have been carrying some type of emotional weight. This energy represents exhaustion. This is about feeling that you're overloaded with those responsibilities. This is emotional labor energy. This is about carrying too much alone by yourself, not you, while you're trying to stay strong so long and push forward without the proper support. This card is showing up to clarify you that this is a moment. This is your moment before that final release. This is the fragment that you're releasing before your flight. And as I told all the other signs, be mindful, embrace that this energy that's showing up for you, whatever is happening, is not about failure. This is completion. This is wholeness. This is a time, this is the energy where you can actually begin to celebrate life. Because with this energy, paired with the illusion, this knight, this king of pentacles, and then the 10 of wands, paired with this illusion energy, this is telling me that some weight that the Scorpios, my Scorpios, you have been carrying, some of that weight might not even belong to you. Some of that weight you may need to be delegated. That responsibility may need to be given back to where it belongs. I feel like the healing message for you today, because I'm feeling like you might feel like you just need to push things just a little bit longer. But Spirit is saying you don't need to push harder. What you need to do is to see things clearer through clarity, release the illusions. Because clarity shows you it has the ability to show you what is really yours to carry versus what belongs to someone else. Because some of that stuff was never yours. And at this moment, my Scorpios, you're finally stepping into the energy where you're seeing the difference. And through that, through you seeing, through the illusion, seeing through the difference, that's where that burden starts to lift up for you. I want to leave you all with an affirmation to keep you anchored into this energy, to speak life and truth into your situations, to give you that strength, that energy where the King of Pentacles is asking you to be responsible, to lead. I want you to stay tied into that energy. And your affirmation is going to be about release. It's time for you, my butterfly Scorpios. Your affirmation is, I release what is not mine to carry. It's time. You're feeling overburdened, and that overburden is creating illusions that are clouding your judgment. My Scorpios, I hope you all have appreciated these messages. If you have, share, comment, and subscribe. As always, my healing is your healing, and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your metamorphosis, butterflies. And until next time, you stay safe, my Scorpios.